Tech in 5.
In an age where everything is online, how safe are you really? Imagine losing access to all your data in an instant. Welcome to the realm of ransomware. In this video, we will deep dive into one of the most feared cyber threats today, ransomware. This malicious software can lock you out of your systems and demand a ransom for access. Let's learn how ransomware works, revisit some infamous attacks, and share essential defense and response strategies. Ransomware attacks often begin with a seemingly harmless email sent to the victim. This email, disguised as a legitimate message, contains a malicious link or attachment. When the victim clicks on the link or opens the attachment, it triggers the download of ransomware onto their computer. This malware, once activated, seeks administrative permissions, often by exploiting system vulnerabilities or deceiving the user into granting access. Once it gains the necessary permissions, the ransomware begins its primary task. Ransomware is engineered to not just remain on one device. It quickly spreads across the network by scanning for connected systems, shared drives, and servers. It uses known vulnerabilities in network protocols to propagate itself without any further user interaction. Each accessible system it finds becomes a new target for encryption. The ransomware encrypts files using robust cryptographic algorithms, locking users and organizations out of their own data. Following encryption, it typically displays a ransom note, demanding payment in cryptocurrency for the decryption key, a key that is unique and nearly impossible to guess, ensuring that the attackers hold all the power. Now that we understand how ransomware operates, let's examine a real-world example. In May 2017, the world witnessed one of the most widespread ransomware attacks, WannaCry. This wasn't just any malware, it was a global crisis. WannaCry leveraged a vulnerability in Microsoft Windows, infamously known as Eternal Blue, which was developed by the U.S. National Security Agency and leaked by the hacker group Shadow Brokers. The ransomware rapidly infected over 230,000 computers in 150 countries, causing damages estimated in the billions of dollars. Among the worst hit was the UK's National Health Service (NHS), leading to the cancellation of thousands of appointments and operations. What made WannaCry particularly notorious was its worm-like capabilities, allowing it to spread across networks automatically. Despite Microsoft releasing a patch for the vulnerability months before, many systems remained unpatched and vulnerable. The attack came to a halt when a cybersecurity researcher accidentally discovered and triggered a kill switch embedded in the malware. This discovery, along with subsequent global efforts to update and patch systems, helped mitigate the attack. A month later, NotPetya emerged, initially targeting Ukraine, but quickly spreading globally. It exploited the same vulnerability as WannaCry, but was more destructive, often wiping data permanently. Major corporations, like Merck and FedEx, suffered significant losses. Both the WannaCry and NotPetya incidents were reminders of the devastating potential of ransomware. These events served as a global wake-up call, underscoring the urgent need for robust defenses against such cyber threats. Now, let's shift our focus to the strategies that can be employed to protect us against ransomware attacks. The first line of defense is education. Regular training on recognizing phishing emails and suspicious links can prevent ransomware activation. Always be cautious about unsolicited emails and attachments. To further fortify your defenses against ransomware, let's talk about two crucial strategies: data backups and software updates. Firstly, regular data backups are essential. It's not enough to just have backups, you need to ensure they are not directly connected to your main network. Why? Because ransomware can also encrypt backups if they're linked. Having secure, off-site backups can mean the difference between recovery and total loss. Another fundamental defense is keeping your software and systems up to date. Many ransomware attacks exploit known vulnerabilities, which are often patched in the latest software updates. Regularly updating your systems is a simple, yet highly effective practice to safeguard against a wide range of cyber threats, including ransomware. In case of an attack, have an incident response plan in place. This should include isolating infected systems, assessing the extent of the breach, and determining if backups are unaffected. Quick action can limit the spread and impact. The big question: should you pay the ransom? The official advice is no, as it doesn't guarantee decryption and encourages more attacks. Ransomware is a formidable threat, but with the right strategies, you can defend against it. Stay vigilant, keep systems updated, and back up data regularly. Remember, in the fight against ransomware, preparation and awareness are your best allies. Stay tuned for more videos on Tech in 5.